Okay, so our lesson for today is all about fraction. So, in this lesson, yung mako-cope up nito is yung types of fraction. Then, we will having the changing improper fraction to mixed numbers. And last one is yung changing fraction to its simplest form. So, yun yung mga i-discuss or matatakel dito sa lesson na to. So, unahin natin itong si types of fraction. So, there are 5 or meron tayong 5 types ng fraction. But first, ano nga ba itong si fraction? So, fraction is a part of a whole. So, a fraction is a part of a whole. Okay. By the way, tips ko lang, kung gusto nyo ng copy, pwede nyo ma-post itong video para makopy nyo yung mga dapat i-copy. Okay, so first is yung fraction. So ulitin ko, fraction is a part of a whole. So there are 5 types of a fraction. So meron tayong 5 types ng fraction. So ito yung una kong i-discuss sa inyo kung ano ba tong 5 types ng fraction. Okay. So first one is yung proper fraction. So proper fraction, ito yung numerator niya is maliit kaysa kay denominator. Okay. So but before that, ipe-present ko muna sa inyo kung ano nga ba itong si numerator and denominator. So for example, meron tayo ditong 2/4. So itong si numerator, ito yung nasa upper side ng ating fraction. So itong number 2. And then the denominator is yung nasa lower side. So yan. So numerator, denominator, numerator, denominator. Diba? So yon. So ulitin ko, pag sinabi natin proper fraction, so each numerator is smaller or mas maliit kaysa kay denominator. So ito yung mga example ni proper fraction. So meron tayong 2/4, 4/5, and 5/10. So mapapansin nyo mas maliit yung nasa taas. So yung numerator yon. Then yung nasa baba is yung denominator. So now, how about the improper fraction? Okay, so improper fraction, so its numerator is equal or larger than denominator. So commonly, ang na-encounter natin dito is larger than denominator. So mas malaki yung denominator. Or mas malaki pala yung numerator kaysa kay denominator rather. So medyo mali ako doon. Okay, so for example, 7/3. So mas malaki itong si numerator kaysa kay denominator. 5/2, 23/10. So that is an example of improper fraction. So next one is yung mixed number or tinatawag din tong mixed fraction. Okay. So pag sinabi naman nating mixed number or mixed fraction, so it is a combination of whole number and proper fraction. So take note of this concept, whole number and proper fraction. So example, meron tayong 2 and 1/3. So ito yung ating whole number, si number 2. And then meron tayo ditong proper fraction. So 2 and 1/3. Another example, 1 and 1/2. So whole number and then proper fraction. 6 and 5/8. So whole number and then this is a proper fraction. So that is an example of mixed number. So next. So meron naman tayong tinatawag na similar fraction. Okay. So itong si similar fraction is may encounter nyo to kapag gumamit na tayo ng operation regarding in fractions like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So itong si similar fraction, so these are fraction with the same denominator. So kapag magkapareho naman daw yung ating denominator. So for example, meron tayo ditong 2/5 and then 3/5. So therefore, there are similar fractions since their denominator are the same. So magkapareho. So another example, 1/4 and then 3/4. So the same denominator. Therefore, this fraction are similar fraction. So yon. And the last one type of fraction is the dissimilar fraction. So dissimilar fraction is these are fraction that do not have the same denominator. So meaning magkaiba naman yung denominator. So kumbaga kabaligtaran ito ni similar fraction. So for example, we have here 3/4 7/9. So mapapansin nyo, magkaiba ng denominator since ang denominator natin dito is number 4 and then ang denominator naman dito is number 9. So there are dissimilar fraction. So another example, meron naman tayo ditong 1/3, 1/2, and 1/5. So mapapansin nyo, sa kanilang denominator is magkakaiba. So therefore, there are dissimilar fraction. So yon. Okay. So let's proceed kay changing improper fraction to mixed numbers and vice versa. So meron pa pala ito vice versa. Kumbaga yung inverse niya naman. Okay. So changing improper fraction to mixed numbers. So examples. So ito naman isosolve natin siya. So paano nga ba natin ma-change itong si improper fraction to mixed numbers? So simply by dividing the fraction. So i-divide lang natin sila. So 7 divide by 3. So yan. So yan yung solution niya. Ganyan yung solution niya. So 7 divide 3, we have here 2. Diba? So 3 times 2, we have 6. Subtract. And then we have here remainder 1. Okay. So take note of this concept. So yung ating remainder, this is our whole number. So yung ating number 2 or yung quotient, so this is the numerator. And then yung ating number 3 dito or yung divisor dito, so that is our denominator. So yan, denominator. So if isusulat na natin siya into mixed numbers, therefore meron tayong 1 kasi nga 1 whole, and then meron tayo ditong 2 na numerator and then 3 na denominator. So ito yung ating final answer if we are changing improper fraction to mixed numbers. Okay, so another example. So meron naman ditong 15/8. So first, i-divide natin itong si 15/8. So 15 divide 8. So 15 divide 8, so is equals to 1. So 8 times 1, we have 8. So subtract. So 15 minus 8 is equals to 7. So pag sinulat natin siya into mixed number, meron tayong 7 and 1/8. So final answer. So ganyan lang kasimple mag-change ng improper fraction to mixed number. So yon. Now, how about yung sinasabi naman na vice versa? So ito naman changing mixed number into improper fraction. So ito naman yung kabaligtaran niya. So changing mixed number into improper fractions. So meron tayo ditong mga mixed number. So example. So meron ako ditong 1 and 2/4. So to change mixed number into improper fraction, So ang gagawin natin is we will multiply first the whole number by their denominator. So 1 times 4, so ito na yung solution. So 1 times 4, and then i-add natin itong si numerator plus 2 over, so huwag kakalimutan itong ating denominator, so 4. So isosolve natin ngayon siya. So 1 times 4 is equals to 4 plus 2 is equals to 6. Therefore, our final answer here is 6 over 4. So ganyan siya mag-change ng mixed number to improper fraction. So mapapansin nyo, improper fraction na yung ating sagot dito. So this is our final answer. Okay, so another example. So meron naman tayo ditong 5 and 3/4. So to change mixed number into improper fraction, so first multiply and then add the numerator, then copy denominator. Yan. So i-multiply natin. So 5 times 4 is equals to 20 plus 3 is equals to 23. And then copy denominator. So ito na yung ating final answer. So by changing mixed number into improper fraction. So ulitin ko, para mas maintindihan nyo, simply pause the video para makopy nyo yung tutorial na ginagawa ko. Okay, so let's proceed to changing fraction to simplest form. So ito yung last one na category. Okay, so now, paano nga ba natin ma-change si fraction to its simplest form? Or ito yung tinatawag din na lowest term. So to change fraction to to simplest form or lowest term, so first we need to find the GCF of numerator and denominator. So ano nga ba yung GCF nitong dalawang to? So for example, we have here 4 and 6. So the GCF of 4 and 6 is number 2. So therefore, yung GCF na yon na number 2 is i-divide lang natin siya both numerator and denominator. So 4 divide 2, we have number 2. And 6 divide 2, we have here number 3. So therefore, ito yung ating final answer. So napakadali. Okay. So para mas maintindihan pa natin, another example. So we have here 6 over 21. So ang sabi, first find the GCF of the numerator and denominator. So ano nga ba yung GCF nitong number 6 and number 21? So the GCF of this number is number 3. So if we divide this into 3, so yan, therefore meron tayong sagot na 6 divide 3, we have 2. And then 21 divide 3, we have number 7. So yan. So the final answer here is 2 over 7. So ganyan lang kasimple mag-changing fraction into its simplest form or lowest term na tinatawag natin. So yun lang for now, grade 4. So yun, goodbye.